One. What's going on, guys? It's the Bigs Podcast, Extra Innings here on the 2nd of June, 2022. Mike Haber joining me from his living room in his easy chair. Mike, thanks so much for being here, man.
Hey, anytime. It's my first extra innings. I love it. I'm thrilled to get two opportunities to talk baseball with you this week.
Hell yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. As we did last month with Jason Ashby, we're going to talk about the league leaders in MLB for each uh, category that we have in the bigs. We'll first start on the offensive side. Mike Haber, I'm going to tell you that the league leader in runs scored is 51. Who is he?
That's a lot of runs.
A lot of runs. It is a
All right,
lot of runs.
I'm assuming it's a leadoff hitter
Mm-hmm.
on a team that scores a million runs. So
Yep.
it's the Yankees haven't really had a set leadoff hitter. I'm gonna go Mookie Betts.
Yeah, it's totally Mookie Betts. 51 runs scored. Nobody else even has 40 yet.
Damn.
He's hitting 306 with a 392. That is ridiculous.
He was my pick for MVP. Do you remember?
He was, and we'll get to one of our picks. Actually, I'm wearing his jersey. Remember, I picked Pete Alonso for MVP.
Yes, you did.
We'll talk about him in a moment. The doubles leader, we have two guys who have 20 or more doubles, one in the AL and one in the NL, both infielders.
Okay, I know one of them because he's on my fantasy team. I know Matt Olson is definitely a leader.
23. He leads all of MLB.
Okay.
The American League leader is an infielder from the American League, obviously.
Okay.
Hi, TikTok.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yep.
American League.
Mm-hmm.
Infielder. Is it Jose Ramirez?
Close. Ramirez is inside the top 25, I'd imagine, but it is not him.
Okay.
But you are at the right position.
Okay. Third base. Oh, is it Devers?
It is Devers with 21, and we're going to talk more about him soon, too. So Devers and Olson are the doubles leaders. Triples leaders. We have three guys who have four triples. Two of them are on the same fantasy baseball team in the bigs.
Okay. Yikes.
And two NL, one AL.
The same fantasy team. You said the number was 4?
Yes, 4 triples on the season.
Okay. I know Bobby Witt has 3, so it's not Bobby Witt.
Right.
Are they on your team, Joe?
They are. Two of them are.
Okay.
And I have a guy who has 3.
Is Wander one of them?
No.
Okay.
No, Wander only has 2.
Oh, only. Is it Jizzy McGuire?
Yeah, he's got 4.
Okay.
Yep. And the other one?
Can't even think of who's on your team anymore. You made so many trades.
This is an outfielder for a National League team.
Who's in your outfield? You traded
right.
Chris Taylor.
Right, he's gone. This guy's been on my team since the beginning of the year. I did draft him. Drafted him in the 17th round.
Is it Nimmo?
It is Nimmo. He has 4 triples, dude.
Oh man.
And a 284 batting average with a 376 on base percentage. 23 walks, 29 strikeouts.
Pretty incredible. Yeah.
That's my team. Home run leaders. This was the inspiration because one guy hit his 19th home run this season, and he hit it today. I think you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. It's Aaron Judge.
Yeah, it is. He homered in the first inning of the day game, and Michael Kay said his 19th on the year, and I went, no, that is not right. And went and looked it up. He's got 19 home runs and over 40.
Yes, he does, and he's hitting over 300.
He is. He is. All right, RBI leaders. You know I love this. We'll take both the AL and the NL, both infielders.
Okay, both infielders, AL and NL. Is it Goldschmidt?
He is second. He has 43.
Okay. Oh, I think we talked about this recently. So it's Alonso.
Pete Alonso has 47 RBIs.
Okay. So that's the NL.
And the AL, it leads all of baseball with 52.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
That's 52 RBIs in the AL.
52 RBIs.
I don't think it's Devers. I don't think he has that much.
Not yet. Not yet.
Um, Infield. Blanking right now.
Definitely an MVP candidate in the American League. Um, just
Oh,
signed a really big deal.
it's Jose.
It's Jose Ramirez. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 292 and a 393, 13 homers, 52 RBIs, 7 steals.
Good Lord.
He's pretty damn good.
On the Guardians
On
too.
the Guardians, yeah, with like nobody around him.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Caber, there is one man who has 14 steals on.
Oh, I know who that is.
You should know who that is.
Julio.
It is Julio Rodriguez, who is playing right now and has already hit you a double for the day. That's very nice of him.
I think he stole a base too.
He did still steal a base, so
That's
that makes it
15.
15 on the season.
Yep.
Dude, that dude's really good.
He is.
That is pretty nice.
Yep.
Let's see. Walk leader is 43.
All right. So let's see if it's someone obvious.
Could be.
43 walks. Who's on base all the time? Uh, is it Freeman?
Freeman's in the top 10 with 28.
Oh, not even close.
A teammate of his is in second with 34. And then there's this guy at the top with 43.
I feel like Betts doesn't draw as many walks.
Mm-mm.
So I don't think it's Betts as the
26.
teammate. Is it Muncy?
Muncy has 34.
Okay.
Still hitting 150,
Oh, nice.
but a 327 on base percentage with 34 walks and 37 strikeouts. And then there's that guy who has 43 walks to 34 strikeouts.
Oh shit, really good. Okay, that's like Juan Soto numbers.
It is Juan Soto numbers. It's
Okay.
it's
Okay.
in fact Juan Soto's numbers.
Okay. Okay.
227 batting average with a 376. I cannot wait for when
Oh,
it
he'll come around.
comes because it feels like it's a tidal wave that's forming.
Yep.
Like this is going to explode at some point. I'm very excited about it. All right, who
Yeah.
leads the league in strikeouts with 68? And no, it is not a member of the New York Yankees, nor is it Javier Baez.
Okay.
I just took all of the options off the
I
table
know.
for you.
Okay, so it's not Gallo, it's not Baez.
It's not Stanton. It's not Judge. It's not.
No, it couldn't have been Judge after what he's done this year.
Yeah. No, this guy's an infielder, although he's triple eligible in the bigs. Um, oh, yeah, I just realized the top three dudes in strikeouts in the league in MLB are all on the same fantasy team.
Yikes.
And
And
then
it's
there's a
not
free
mine?
agent. It is not yours. And then there's a free agent, and then the next two are on a different fantasy team together.
Oh shit.
So like there are guys who are just eating strikeouts for breakfast and lunch and dinner.
Man, I'm like drawing a blank. I know that like what's his name has been horrible, Adam Duvall, but I don't think he's on
That's
it.
the free agent. That's the
Oh,
only
that's
guy nobody owns
okay.
in the
Okay.
top. What did I say? Top six.
The
Okay.
only reason I know is because I know Duvall is because I I wanted to give him a shot in Coors this weekend, but he was like not starting tonight, so I
Hmm.
didn't pick him up. I was gonna add him against Gomber, but
I also thought about doing that, but
yeah,
that's a lot of strikeouts.
yes.
Um,
Um,
okay, so the top three all on the same team, uh, all infielders, although two of them have left field eligibility.
okay. Are they
NL, one in the NL East, one in the NL Central, and one in the AL West.
all right? Let's focus on what.
Which one do you
What's the
want?
division for the top strikeout?
NL Central.
NL Central.
He is primarily a third baseman.
Okay. NL Central third baseman primarily. Is it Austin Riley?
No, he has 60 strikeouts. This guy has eight more.
Oh,
But that is a
okay.
good guess. That is a good
Okay.
guess.
Uh, third baseman, third baseman, third baseman.
In the NL Central.
In the
And
NL.
last I checked,
Oh,
Austin
right.
Riley plays
Central.
in the NL
Sorry.
East.
Yeah. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
NL Central. All right. So the Brewers' third baseman is no one that I know of. The Cardinals have Arenado. It's not him. The Pirates have Brian Hayes. I don't think he's leading the league in strikeouts. The Reds. Who's their third baseman? Brandon Drury? I don't think that's the
Brandon
lead.
Drury. Drury.
Brandon Drury.
It is not Brandon Drury.
This is the second show in a row that you and I have
Mm-hmm. This is now a thing.
done.
Drury. But
Cubs.
who did Drury replace?
Who did Drury replace
Yeah, who was the third baseman for?
for the Reds?
Yeah,
Suarez.
he is second with 67. He's the infielder from the AL West.
Oh, okay,
Since we were,
great.
yeah, we were near there. Back to
Oh,
the NL Central third baseman.
so that's Jason Ashby's team.
Uh huh. And now you can start putting the pieces together.
Okay, okay, Drury. No, no, not Drury.
No,
Um,
another NL Central third baseman.
so Cubs. It has to be.
Uh huh.
Who the hell is their third baseman? Oh, is it Patrick Wisdom?
It is 68 strikeouts on the season for that guy. Then
Holy
there's a
crap.
third one who has 66,
Also on Jason's team.
also on Jason's team, an infielder with outfield eligibility. He's primarily an outfielder, honestly, with field eligibility.
Okay.
Uh, primarily a left fielder. Probably best suited as a DH.
I'm pretty sure Jason only has two left fielders. I think Seiya Suzuki is one of them. And I
Uh,
think is it Schwarber?
Schwarber, 66.
Holy shit, Jason.
And those three guys are head and shoulders above everybody else. The next guy is Duvall with 61. Yeah, like this is a bad trio to have. An absolutely horrible trio to have. Patrick Wisdom, I don't think belongs on the roster. And the argument could be made neither does Suarez.
What are their batting averages?
230 for Wisdom, 221 for Suarez, 192 for Schwarber.
Oh,
Schwarber
wow.
has
I didn't realize Schwarber was that bad right
welcome
now.
to June. Yeah, 30 walks though for Schwarber. He does have the most homers out of the group.
Okay.
Either way, it's just a bad trio to have together.
200 strikeouts
Yeah, yeah,
between the three of them.
already,
Yeah.
already. That's a lot.
Wow.
That's a
Okay.
lot. All right. Errors. Who has the most errors in Major League Baseball? There's two guys with 10, and one of them you at one time were very, very fond of, sir.
I was fond of him. Was he on my team?
He was.
He's no longer on my team.
He is not. He's a free agent currently. However, he went to one other team twice since you've had them.
Okay.
He is an infielder in the AL West.
Oh, I know who it is. Is it Noisy?
Yeah, it's Sheldon Noisy. He's got 10 errors and 48 strikeouts.
Yeah, I think half those errors came on my team, so
Mhm.
at least half.
The other one is owned by one Matt Losi, and he is an infielder in the NL West.
Matt Losi, what does his infield look like? I just played him a few weeks ago. I forgot his entire team.
Yeah, you just traded with the guy too.
Yeah. NL West, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Infielder?
Mm-hmm.
Errors. I don't think Losi has any Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Diamondbacks, I don't think he's got Marte or Rockies. Who does not CG. Oh, does he have McMahon?
He does have McMahon, and that's it. 10 errors for Ryan McMahon, a 244 average, a 338 on base, but 55 strikeouts.
Yuck. 10
That's
errors,
not good
55
either.
strike.
That's not good
Yeah.
either. Like,
No.
and you can only play him half of his games. Like, gross.
And
Gross.
I feel like you can find some better options.
Yeah. Yeah. If we do batting average, I guess the best is JD Martinez at a 360 right now.
Okay.
Um, yeah, 360 batting average across 164 at bats.
Okay.
I mean, Nolan Gorman has a 387 and Nick Plummer's hitting 444, but those guys have far fewer at bats.
Right. All right.
The on base percentage, same thing. If we play that, I guess it's Taylor Ward rather, 459 on base percentage right now.
Damn.
Yeah, 121 at bats, also with 25 walks. So you're looking at about 150 plate appearances so far.
Where did that guy come from?
And if it's not him, it's Goldschmidt at 429 or Rise at 442.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. Taylor Ward all of a sudden becomes Mike Trout, and Mike Trout still being Mike Trout.
Yeah.
And then
And
they got
Shohei is
Shohei
Shohei.
Otani, who's being Shohei Otani.
Yeah. Now
Anthony
if only,
Rendon, who?
yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move over to the pitching side here, Mike, and let's talk about
Yeah.
who leads the league in innings.
Okay. It's maybe a tough one.
He's actually pitching tonight,
Oh, I mean, he's pitching right now.
right now, currently.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
Think about which aces I know that are pitching right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is this an ace or is this just a guy that fell into like?
No, this is
Oh,
absolutely an ace.
okay.
Yeah, this guy is legit. I'm upset
And
I
he's
don't.
pitching right now. He didn't pitch earlier today.
No, his game is still going on,
Okay.
and his team is winning.
Oh, is it the
Uh,
game that I'm literally currently watching right now?
it might be,
Is
depending on what game you're currently watching.
it Sandy Alcantara?
It is Sandy Alcantara, 67 and two thirds and counting, as he is still pitching. Aaron Nola, 66 and two thirds. Robbie Ray, 65 and two thirds. Corbin Burns and Justin Verlander and Frankie Montas, 64 and two thirds. It's a lot. It's a
It's
lot.
interesting too that it really is like the aces, but
Mhm.
I
Like,
mean,
where's the surprise? Is it Martin Perez, 63 and a third?
that's gotta be a surprise. Like,
Okay. Let's talk about wins. There are one, two, three, four, five guys who have 6 wins. Two of them are on the same team.
same fantasy team or same baseball team?
Yes, I'm sorry, same fantasy team.
Same fantasy team.
One of them you'll never get. It's Adam Simber. There's no way you would ever know that Adam Simber has 6.
Nope.
So that leaves 4 dudes. They're all starters. They're all good. Two of them are teammates. Um,
Um,
all National League. No, I'm sorry.
all
One
national.
one one American League. One
One
American.
American League, the rest National League.
3 National League.
Is Walker Bueller one of them?
He's got 6. That's 1, and his teammate is on this list too.
His teammate. Is it Gonsolin?
It is not. He's got 5.
Okay. Who else is a starting pitcher on the Dodgers right now?
He's a lefty.
Oh, is it what's his name? The guy who came from Pittsburgh. Tyler Anderson.
That's the guy. 6 wins, and that dude is good. Apparently, they figured that dude out quick.
Yeah.
The other 2 are NL East and AL West.
NL East. NL East. Is it Max Fried?
It's not Max Fried. He's got 5.
Is it Alcantara?
It is not Alcantara. He also has 5. So I guess if he wins this game, then yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see. NL East. Is it Scherzer?
He hasn't been around long enough to get 5 or 6 wins.
No.
He went down a while ago already. Like at least 2 weeks ago.
How many wins does he have?
Don't
I remember him racking it up at the beginning.
He has 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Think of other NL East. Is it Pablo?
I wish. It is not. They don't give him enough run support.
Yeah. It's no one on the Nationals.
No. Although Josiah Gray has 5 wins. And an ERA
he does.
but an ERA north of 5.
Okay.
And 13 home runs given up.
Okay. So that's not good.
And 25 walks.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good at all.
In
51 innings.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I named Miami starters. I named Alcantara and Pablo. It's not Trevor Rogers. It's not.
No.
Okay, so it's not the Marlins. Is it? It's not Wheeler because I own him. I don't think he has 6 wins. Is it Nola?
Nope.
Jeez.
God, who else is in the NL East?
Well, Tyler McGill, was it him?
No.
Chris Bassett?
No.
This is the worst I've done at this game.
This is horrible. This is horrible because I'm going to give you the 4th one here in a minute.
Is it Carrasco?
Carlos Carrasco has 6 wins and an ERA of 3.63 across 57.
All right.
The 4th one, AL West. He's a Cy Young winner twice, I think. He's an MVP winner.
Verlander.
Yeah, it's Verlander. All right, who leads the league in losses? There are 2 guys with 8 losses, and they play for the same Major League Baseball team.
Oh God. All right, so a team with atrocious pitching.
Yes. This first guy has a 6.96 ERA and a 1.79 WHIP, and his tag team partner, who's pitching tonight, who may be on the hook for his 9th loss, has a 6.08 ERA and a 1.67 WHIP.
I mean, I have a guess for the guy that's pitching tonight because I looked at the lineup that was playing against him.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I can't even think of his. I don't know his first name. Is it Adon?
Joan Adon. It is, in fact, Adon. He has 8 losses and is on the hook for the 9th because they're down 3-1.
I don't know why they keep giving this guy the ball.
Yeah, 6.08 ERA, 1.67 WHIP, 38 strikeouts to 29 walks with 5 homers over 47 innings. Okay. And who is his teammate? Who's even worse?
Is it our man?
It is the king of the not a fucking guy anymore guy.
Patrick Corbin.
1-8 on the season, 696 and a 179 win. Gross.
Has Joe and Adon ever been owned in our league?
Probably. Let's take a look. Yeah, Ari streamed him for the first start of his career,
Oh, okay.
and it was bad.
Okay.
It was bad.
I know
Right.
Corbin's been owned.
Yes, multiple times. People keep getting burned. Stop it. Who leads the league in saves?
Is it Romano still?
No, he has 16. The leader has 18, and there's one other guy with 17.
Hendrick?
Hendricks has 14.
Hater?
Hater's the guy. 18 saves, 18 appearances, 26 strikeouts, and 16 and 2/3. Still hasn't given up an earned run, an 060 whip. It's June, and he hasn't given up an earned run. He's given
Yeah.
up 6 walks in
The guy's out. He's in his
2
own league.
months.
Yeah, he's in his
In
own
2
league.
months. That's like one a week. That's like one every 10 days.
Yeah. That's absurd.
Yeah. The third one is Taylor Rogers, 17 saves, 22 appearances, 164 and an 077.
Damn.
Very, very nice. Yes.
Yeah, very impressive.
All right. Here's a good one. Who leads the league in home runs given up? He is currently owned in the bigs. He
Okay.
has had a team named for him, American League East.
He's had a team named for him.
Mhm.
American League. It's not a Yankee because the Yankees have been pitching really well. I can't think of an Orioles pitcher who anyone in our league would name a team after.
Unless it's John Means business and he's out with Tommy John.
Yeah. Yeah.
The end of him.
Okay, so no Yankees, no Orioles. I would have guessed Barrios, but he does not have a team named after him.
Nope.
It's
And
not.
Barrios isn't even in the top 25. Oh no,
Oh,
he is.
really?
He's got 9.
Okay.
This guy has 16.
Also, I'd like to say that Jamison Tyone has a perfect game through 6 innings right now.
Wow. I guess my pickup of Luis Rengifo isn't going to pay off. Not
I
this
shouldn't
way,
have said
though.
I shouldn't have said anything,
Should have just let that keep going because
just
now
let
I'm
it keep
starting to
going.
watch.
But I just needed to get it out there that
Okay.
Tyone is through 6.
Through
Perfect.
6. All right. He's through 6.
Yep.
Might have to hang out here a while on extra innings if you're a superstitious person. Anyway,
Sorry. We were saying home runs.
AL East starting pitcher who gives up a
Okay.
lot of home runs
I don't
and yet
think
has an ERA of 3.77 and is owned in our league. He has only given up 9 walks, has
okay.
59 strikeouts across 57 innings and a 1.12 whip. He's pretty good.
Is it Nathan isn't evolving?
That's the guy. 16 home runs, and I think 5 of them were like in the same game. So like,
I think it was after that game that team was named.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Most walks given up. We have already named this guy in this episode of the podcast. So this guy has
So
already led the league in something bad.
is it? I have 2 options. I feel like Corbin's been pitching longer than the other guy, so I'm gonna go with Corbin.
He's 4th with 24.
Okay, so it is Joan Adone.
Yep, that's him. 29 walks. Also, teammate Josiah Gray shows up at 25. That's 3 of the top 4 in the same rotation.
I think we need to fire that pitching coach.
Yep. All right, let's talk about some good stuff. Who leads the league in strikeouts? It's American League East. Ace.
Is it Cole?
6th with 72. This guy has 81.
Manoa?
No.
McClanahan?
That's the guy. 81 strikeouts in 58 and a third innings.
Wow.
201 ERA, 091 whip. He's given up 12 walks in 58 innings, a 5-2 record. Really
I
bad.
did not realize his numbers were that good.
Yeah. Aaron Nola with 79, Corbin Burns with 78, Dylan Cease with 76.
Okay.
Yep. Who leads the league in ERA? We'll say minimum 20 innings. Well, then it's JP Fireeisen with the 0 because he has 24 innings without giving up anything.
I know Helsley is up there too. He gave up, I think, 1 run so far this year. But
Past the zeros. Clay Holmes that is an 036
yeah.
for a dude with 24 innings. Montero has an 044. Mantipley has an 045.
So are we going starters only?
Yeah, let's do. Okay, here we go. This is the guy who counts. Somehow, a guy in the AL West has a 1.42 ERA, pitching for a terrible team.
Oh, is it the guy we were just talking about?
A little bit ago,
Mar-
yeah.
Martin
Martin
Perez.
Perez has a 1.42 ERA and an 0.93 whip across 63 and a third. He just went 7 innings against shutout against Tampa. Before that was 7 innings, 1 run against Oakland. Next time out, he's going to be at home against Seattle.
Yeah, I have to play him in the friggin' 2-start week, of course.
Ouch. Brian Levo has got himself a good pitcher in that guy, right? That guy
Nice
till the
little
wheels
gem.
fall off. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The worst whip in the major leagues by anybody currently owned is Mike Sherman currently owns Ethan Small, a starting pitcher for Milwaukee who has a 3 whip. The guy's
Okay.
only thrown 2 2/3 innings. We'll go to the next like dude that is owned somewhat extensive. Oh, good. It's my guy. He has a 1.75 whip across 16 innings. He's on my team. He's a reliever. He has a 7.31 ERA.
And he's still on your team?
He is currently on my team. I am hopeful that he will be off my team in the morning.
Has he been on your team all year?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I picked him up yesterday.
Picked him up yesterday.
Yes.
Um, I honestly don't know. I
Hey,
have
remember
no.
when Diego Castillo was good?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. He could
I
start
I
games
didn't
for
realize it was that
Seattle,
bad.
but like, yeah, it's been a rough go here for the first 2 months of Mr. Castillo's tenure in Seattle. First full season, anyway. He has
Yeah.
Mike. My favorite, always asking this question: who leads the league in relief appearances? There are 4 pitchers who have 24 relief appearances already. 3 of them are currently owned in the league, and one was and is currently on waivers because he got dropped today.
Hmm. Um, Middle relievers
Yeah. One of these guys is a meme.
is a meme.
Yeah.
Should that be obvious?
He's a meme within our league, specifically with our old friend Jason Ashby.
Hector Neris?
Neris has 24 appearances, a 2.01 ERA, and 0.67 whip, 24 strikeouts over 22.
Damn, good.
Congratulations, Houston. You figured him out.
Yeah, good for him.
Uh,
Um,
the next is a setup in Toronto.
I think Tim Mezo's hurt, so I don't think it's him.
Mhm.
Is it Simber?
Adam Simber, 24 appearances, a 2.01 ERA, and 0.76 whip in
Okay.
22 and a third innings. The
Okay.
third guy is a setup guy in Oakland. This is going to be a reach if you can get this one. It's not the guy in Oakland.
Okay, so it's not Danny Jimenez.
No. And it's not like that guy who used to be a guy.
It's not Lou Trevino.
It's the setup guy,
Is it AJ Puck?
the
No.
other one.
Uh, I don't know that I know any other Oakland setup pitchers.
Domingo Acevedo. 24 relief appearances, 296 ERA, a 111 whip with 20 strikeouts.
He's owned in our league?
Yeah, your brother owns him.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, if he's setting up for the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that will take care of the individual leaders in there. But let's take a look at the standings real quick before we sign off here. What an interesting first month we had, Mike. In the first month, the Yankees were 20-8 after the month of April, and now they stand at 35-15, head and shoulders better than anybody in the American League currently. They are leading the Blue Jays by 5 games. The Blue Jays a month ago were back by 4 games, and they've improved their record. They were 4 over, now they're 10 over.
And jumped ahead of the Rays too.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Nice.
hurdled the Rays.
Okay.
Over in the AL Central, the Twins continue to lead. They had a 3-game lead back in May 1st. Now it's a 4.5-game lead over the Guardians, who have jumped
Holy
ahead
shit.
of the White Sox. White Sox are now 5 back.
What is happening in the Central?
I don't know. And the Tigers all of a sudden are turning it on a little bit here, and the Royals are falling back in a hurry. Out west, the Astros have had a hot streak lately, and the Angels have sucked lately. They have flip flop spots, and the Astros have opened up a lead. The
Yeah.
Rangers are in third here. The Mariners are certainly disappointing, 8 games under, and then the A's bringing up the rear of the AL West. Over in the
Okay.
National League, look at that. The Mets have a 10.5-game lead in June.
It's outrageous. I can't. I mean, I can't say you're
Hooray!
surprised after this offseason, but
I mean, we had a 6-game lead on May 1st.
yeah.
Yeah. And the Marlins were in third. They've fallen off a little bit here, but these three I feel are going to fight it out for second place, really. The Phillies have moved up a little bit, but I mean, realistically, they were 12-16. They're now 22-19. That was 4 under. Now they're 7 under.
So let me ask you, are you like sold? Like you're good?
I'm
The
good.
Mets are going to be in first.
I'm good.
Okay.
We got this. We got this. We got the division. We'll see you in
Okay.
October.
Wow. All right.
10.5 up on June 2nd. I'm calling it. You hear that,
Okay.
Frank? You hear that, Frank? You hear that, Phillies fans? Mets in the playoffs, 22. In the Central, the Brewers continue to reign there. They had a 2.5-game lead on May 1st. It's still 2 games. And it's still over the Cardinals, who were 16-12 at the time. They're now 29-21. They've gone from 4 games up to 8 games up. So good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Wow. And it's I mean, there's no other competitive team in the Central. So
No, I mean, the Pirates just swept the Dodgers. So this, could be a whole lot worse than it is.
yeah.
The Cubs are the Cubs, and the Reds are bad. Now,
Yeah.
that being said, the Reds were the worst team in baseball with a 5-23 record after April.
Yeah.
They're actually competitive now. Like they won 12 games last month.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Good for
okay,
them.
it's still the worst. Well, it's still the least amount of wins in the National League. It's technically not the worst record. So
Okay.
it's something.
Hey, good for them. They're ahead of the Nationals.
Out west, I'm loving this race to the bottom. I called this race to the bottom.
Yeah.
I have called it that the Rockies are going to finish below the Diamondbacks this year.
Yep.
I'm loving this race to the bottom that's happening here. The Dodgers still stand up top. They were a game and a half up a month ago. Now it's 3. I would imagine there's going to come a point where the Padres go cold and the Dodgers just win off 12 in a row because reasons. And you see a 7-game lead by the time the season is over. Looks like the Padres are also shaking off the Giants, and the Giants are shaking off those 2 other teams below them. Like this is going to be, I feel like this is going to be a really spaced out division, with the
Yeah.
exception of these 2 at the bottom that are going to go snakes, kind of.
So what is the playoff picture currently if the season were to end today?
We got Mets, Brewers, and Dodgers, obviously, and then the next two are in.
I don't know.
Hmm.
That's a good question.
MLB playoffs 2022. Here we go. All right. Three division winners and three wild card teams. So it's the three best and then the three next best. So it's the Mets, Brewers, and Dodgers. And then as it stands right now, it would be the Padres, the Cardinals, and the Giants.
And so who would play who? Who would play who in the first round?
Well, I should have left that window open. That's been helpful.
It's not that nonsense where the teams get to pick who they're playing against.
I don't think that is correct. Um, one and two seeds will get a bye in this format. Three will host six in a best of three. Four will host five in a best of three. So in this scenario, the Mets are number one, the Dodgers are number two, which means the Brewers are hosting the worst team, which is the Giants, in a three-game series,
Wait, is it? It's top six teams, right? Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Okay.
then the Cardinals and Padres would have a
Brewers and
series.
Brewers and
Brewers and Giants and Padres and Cardinals.
okay. Those are that would be some fun series.
Right. In the American League, you would have the Yankees, Astros, and Twins. Yankees and Astros get the bye because, of course, you do. Like that's just it's both sides of the force, is it not?
Yeah, yeah,
Really is.
yeah.
The Twins would then host. Let's see. The next three teams in would be the Blue Jays, the Rays, and the Angels. Yeah.
Okay.
And the Twins would host the Angels,
And the
and the
Blue
Rays
Jays.
and Blue Jays would play each other.
Damn. All right.
There you go.
That's kind of fun actually.
Yeah, that is how it stands right now, and that's a good way to end there. I will document exactly what this month looks like, and we'll do this again in July next week on Extra Innings, or the next time we get to do it, we'll go over the bigs with Ben and talk about who's still undefeated in categories and things of that nature. Mike,
Awesome.
thanks so much for being here, man.
Yeah, no, this has been great. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and click that subscribe button, ring that bell so that you know when we go live or when we drop new content. For those of you listening on any one of the streaming platforms, including Bullhorn, apparently we're on that one, Mike.
I don't know what that is, but great.
Me either, but somebody's listening to us on that platform. Go ahead and subscribe, share it, do whatever you do to make us go up the charts because we're getting this small little cult following here, Mike, and
I
we've
love
got
it.
things coming on Bigs Live this Sunday. Be ready for that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Follow us on TikTok. We're trying to make Frank into a TikTok meme. Let's go. Until next time, guys, it's been real, it's been fun, and it is always real fun in the Bigs. We'll see you next time.